Welcome back on deynonmod. Today I want to propose you an unboxing, because it's really an unboxing, and a review of the White Dwarf of the September 2017 of the Games Workshop. This is really a special White Dwarf. Why? Because inside here there are two posters and the White Dwarf itself, but because it's the 30th anniversary of the Warhammer 40k. So for this edition of the White Dwarf, they released a White Dwarf that is particularly interesting, because this is a box that it's quite interesting. I think that I'll keep it as a collection, because it's really interesting. And here you can see also the posters that start inside. And inside here there are two posters that are these ones, that at the end of this starting introduction I'll make you see with a bit of music to make you see completely, because they are a bit big, so it's not so comfortable to make you see them in the camera. And sincerely, what I don't like too much is that one of the posters it's double face. Being double-faced, it doesn't mean that I can put on a wall, and it's a bit a pity, because both the mages that they were on that poster, they were really nice, and I would have liked to have them on the poster. Anyway, I'll make you see them, and it's in a way really interesting. So now we can start with the new review of the Warhammer 40k and of the White Dwarf, obviously, and in the while I make you see the images. And now we can start with the review of the White Dwarf itself. We can open. Here we can see that there is the spot about Shadowspire, and I think that it's an interesting game. I don't know yet if I'll buy it, but if I buy it, moreover it will be for the Minotaurs, because they are quite interesting, and there also is one female miniature that it's quite interesting. So it's quite good to see. It's a game that I want to see before to know if start to playing completely. Till now I want to play it only cause the miniatures itself. Anyway, it will be improved during the time of the developing and so on, and there will be more faction published about it. So it will be interesting to see. I know for sure that there will be death, for example, and yet there are the preview of some models above them that are skeletons, so it will be interesting to see. Then we can move on. And here we can see the theme of the White Dwarf, the introduction about the 30 years of 40k, the contents inside this number of the White Dwarf. Then we can see with the analysis of what it's improved in the years. We can see that, for example, these ones are the images that were on the starter boxes of the different edition. First, second, third, fourth, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I have the second because when I started to play, I started when it was the ending of the third and the beginning of the fourth, and I found this box. So if you want in the future, I can make you see the different manuals of the different games. I don't have the third one and the first one. I think the third one maybe I should be able to recover it, so to be able to make you see from the second to the 8. Anyway, if you want, write under here in the comments, and I'll be able to recover this, and so to have 7 edition to confront. This one I'm not able to find it for now. Here you can find what is the special model that is for the anniversary. Sincerely, I don't like quite a lot because it's not so good, I suppose. Doesn't some details that are different. It's easy to replicate it, so I don't find it quite good to buy. Anyway, if you are interested, then buy, because anyway it's a nice model. but I don't like quite a lot because it doesn't have particular things to say about. Then we can move on, and we can see now what is the new releases. For example, this one that is Mortarion, that is the second Primarch of the Chaos, because the first one Magnus. And I admit that it's really nice. I'd like to buy it, but it's really expensive because it's more than 100 euros and it's really quite expensive. And you can see here the codex of the Death Guard. What I don't like about this codex is that in Italy the Italian version is really it's cheaper, but anyway has less pages. Sincerely, I don't like this way to do from the Games Workshop. If you want to do really a cheaper one, okay, put on something that has only the points and really basic things, but don't do such a thing, because the difference it's only the background and so on. I don't like such a thing because anyway it's useless. Sincerely, it forces you, if you want to have a complete book, to buy only the English version. I don't like it, sincerely, completely. And here we can have also the Death Guards data cards, so you can also have them. Then we can move on, and we can see that there is the release also in this month, in the next one, about the Codex of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Sincerely, I think that you can like it because it's a nice codex from what I've seen from the previews. And here you can see also Bellicarius Call, that is also a model that you could have appreciated from the end of the previous edition of the Warhammer 40k, where you had the box where there would have been this one and also the sisters. So it's a nice model way, really rich of details and so on. It's really less expensive than Mortarion, but anyway it's quite expensive, so decided if it's good to buy anyway. To be a model such as this is, it's quite interesting. It's really nice to paint, I think. Moreover, on a base that a bit better than this one. Here you can see also the data cards of the Adeptus Mechanicus, and here you can see the release of the boxes of the Intercessors, Hellblasters and Primaris Raver Combat Squad. And here we can see what is the anticipation of what is the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Black War. That it's a sort of special scenario. It's a campaign that it's been developed now about Age of Sigmar, and this is a sort of starter box that it's quite interesting. If you play either the Stormcast or the Nargol Demons, it's quite interesting. Here you can see also the two special models that you find inside, that it's a Stormcast female one, that it's quite nice, sincerely. It's one of the few, I think for now it's the only one. With the Shadowspire there will be also another one, but anyway it's really interesting. And here there is the one that it's the special hero about the Demons of Nargos. Sincerely, I don't find this so bad, because it's quite good. I think that some details had changed because I don't like too much, for example the eyes. I think that they remember a bit of characters from Futurama, these ones, if you understand what I mean. And anyway, what I like and don't like is that one of my friends in the past has yet done some units with this modification, using this type of models to represent some units. So for me it's not so new about it, but anyway it's quite nice as model. Then we can move on, and here we have the General Handbook 2017. Remember that if you want to see the review about this, you can find here the link about the General Handbook 2017. Here you can see also the War Scroll cards. I don't know if it can be interesting to buy this. Okay, it's better than to bring all the book with you if you only play some units. But anyway, I prefer anyway the book. Anyway, if you are interested, they are done quite good. So it's nice if you like this type of approach. Here we have what we have seen also in the previous with Dwarf, and this is the elements that you can use to full or in a way to personalize your bases or your models. Sincerely, what I like most is the Citadel schools, because there are quite a lot of variety and quite a lot of amount inside. Moreover, if you can have a discount on some shirts and so on that you can buy, I suggest you to buy these ones because they are quite good. They are plastic ones, so they are quite good to buy. These ones for me are a bit less interesting, but anyway they can be quite good for personalizing, so I don't overview them. Then we can move on. We can see the last releases from the Forged. Here there is a specific model from the Thousand Sons Legions, and this is one that I really like as model. That is a Legio Custodian, and it's a Contemptor Dreadnought practically, so it's really nice. I think that this type of models are really wonderful compared to the ones that are the normal Dreadnoughts, so these ones I really appreciate. Here we can see something from the Hobbit. Here you can see models that are from the web stores, that are for the Death Guard Codex. Sincerely, I don't like this thing that you can buy some models only from the site, because there should be anyway available to the store, not that you can only order from the local GV stores or from the site itself. I don't like this policy, sincerely. Anyway, they are nice, that for sure. Then we can see books, new books that are from the Black Library. And here about the video games. This is the development about Total War Warhammer 2. I don't like to play Warhammer games on PC, so I don't talk about them. But anyway, if you are interested in the first one, the second one it's even better, so I'd suggest you to try it. Then we can see Warhammer Cast The End of Times, Inquisitor. We can see also the ones for the smartphone and tablet, and this one is interesting because Freeblade is also for Windows Store. I had to try this because I like usually the normal one from Android, and I want to try it also on my Windows tablet. Here we can see the announcement of the new station of the Season of War of Firestorm, that is Firestorm for the campaign of Age of Sigmar. And if you are interested in playing and so on, I suggest you to try with your friends in the local stores and so on, because it's quite interesting to play such seasons. Here we have the mail contacts and the usual mail with the users that write to the White Dwarf. Here we have what is the image of the box of the first edition of Warhammer 40k. Here you can see some armies with the new models also, and a bit of history about the 30 years of Warhammer 40k with the releases. This is the image of the box of the second edition of Warhammer 40k. Here the one of the first edition, so the fourth, the fifth. It's really interesting, it's really nice. Here I'm imaging with a battle between Eldar and Tears. This is a really wonderful model, but it's quite big to mount and also quite heavy in budget. But anyway, it's really wonderful. Here is the image about Apocalypse, the version of Reload that I have. If you want, I can also do a sort of post review of the book if you want. Here other releases that has been done during the years. An image of Taos against Orcs. You can see there are a lot of remembering of what happened during these 30 years, so it's interesting. Here are the sagas that are about Black Library, and some of them are quite interesting to read. Then we can find a battle report. Sincerely, I suggest you to read this battle report because they are quite interesting to see how the ones that realize the game see the game itself. So I think that it's a good thing. What I don't like, sincerely, it's the fact that they use the power level. I don't find it balanced. So I don't like to use such a way to compose the army. I prefer using normal points because they are more detailed and they are better. I don't like to use at all the power level, so this is one thing that I not like to see. Anyway, the first battle report it's about Space Marines mixed with the Primaris Space Marine and Chaos Space Marine. Here you can see. This is a really nice model. Quite expensive, but really nice. And here you can see also a second battle report that it's about the Space Marine against the Orcs. Again with the power level. I completely don't understand why they insist to do such a thing, but I think that in the future there will be a shifting from the normal points to the power level, but I think that it's completely unbalanced at all. Here you can see also a guide about the Rhino IPC. It's kept from an old index, but anyway it's nice to see sometimes because it's a nice refreshing. Remember that the base of the Rhino it's the same from the different vehicles. For example, this is the Predator, but as you can see these ones are different ones that are based on the APC of the Rhino, so it's nice to see it. Here it's detail about the 4 warlords that it's continuing. This is a Space Marine that has improved the army with the Manus Calgar and the Legio Custodes. It's nice, I like the model of the Legio Custodes, so it's nice to see. This is one release of the Triade from one of the last releasing of the previous rulebook of the 7th edition, so it's a good thing to see them inside. Here, what I said you that it was at the beginning about Belisario's Call, here you can see the other monsters that were with him in the previous release. So they are the sisters with the Celestine. So it's nice to see the Astra Militarum with the Inquisition. Here is the Chaos. Here you can see the add-in that it's a Imperial Knight, a Chaos Imperial Knight. I can anticipate you that I'm planning to create videos about this model, the Imperial Knight one. Now I'll not do now because I'm finishing as promised to do the part about the Carnosaur Troglodyte. So I want to finish this, and there are also other videos in the middle. But anyway, soon I start with these two. So if you're interested, follow me because there will be quite a nice surprise about to monetize this one. Here you can see also some of the Shanique elements that are used on the field. Here you can see a sort of explanation of the allies and allegiances that are used in the Age of Sigmar General Handbook 2017, with some armies as a sample. Here you can see the spot about the Warhammer Live, that it's the channel about for Warhammer on Twitch, and I think that it can be quite interesting. It will be only in English anyway, but if you're interested, you can follow it and give it some try. One thing that I don't like is this part. Why one should use a notebook on the area of painting? It's risk to be ruined, so it's silly. It blocks only space and so on. If you want, you can use a tablet or something on, but not anyway on the place where you do things. Okay, I don't like this thing, this spot. And here you can see some new rules about the Hobbit game. You can see here you can see a bit of spot about Mortarion, that it's really wonderful miniature. It's really expensive, but I like to buy it. This I admit candidly, because it's really wow. A lot of details, but a really nice model. And here you can see some suggestions about playing a competitive game that you can do both for 40k and Age of Sigmar. And here a kit bash. This is something that I like, because it's a sort of the fuel that is about the channel, because it's about modeling, it's about modifying miniatures, and it's about magnetizing. So here you can see some tricks and something that it can be interesting, and you can see also the results that you can have at the end, so it's nice to see. Here there are the armies on parade, and here some collecting and painting, some ways to see what you can do with some things and so on. So here it's a paint guide. I think that it's always interesting. I again say that sometimes they use a bit too much colors, and sometimes they can have the same result using less colors. But in a way, they are really nice guides for the one that start to paint and want to know how to realize some effects. Because anyway, even if sometimes there are too many colors, there is really a nice way to show how to realize some effects. So even if sometimes too much, anyway, it's really nice to follow. So I suggest you anyway to follow these guides, at least in the concepts that they expose, because they can be really useful. You can see this one, how to realize, for example, with the schools and the new set basic kits and so on, some bases, particular bases. So it's nice. In the future, I realize some videos about, because soon I'll bring you an unboxing of some things that you can use to create such particular things even better, and they cost a bit maybe, but on the long time period they're really better, and they can give you quite a lot of results. So I hope that you'll follow me on that video. Here you can see also other mods that are modified using the new sets. You can see other models with different paintings and so on. A bit of spot about Warhammer World. These are really nice shirts. I think that maybe in the future I'll buy one. And here there are some readers models. They are really nice for suggestions and so on. There are really sometimes crazy ones, because for example this one, it's really crazy. Nice, but crazy. It's really awesome to see. Or this one, I hope that this is a decal, otherwise the one that painted it, it's really awesome to paint, because it's really handsome to see such a thing. These are really quite easy to do, so it's not so interesting, but anyway, it's a way to see other modifyings. Sincerely, I prefer more dirty colors than lighting colors. For example, this model, it's really wonderful, but I don't like that it's so bright. But it's a sort of, it's a thing about taste, so you can choose how to paint. Here you can see also this one. This is an old model that it's the avatar or Gork. You can realize also easier with a bit of other materials. Anyway, it's quite nice to see. And here you can see what will happen in the next times and so on, what happened in the bunker of the White Dwarf, with the different result of the games and so on. And here again, the Manus of the Red, that is the first Primarch released about Chaos. So here again you can see the Mortanion, that is the nice conclusion of this White Dwarf. So for the White Dwarf, it's everything. Hope that you liked this video. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and to ring the bell to receive the notification about the new videos that we release about this channel. I invite you to comment under here if you are interested in suggesting about improving the videos that you'd like to see. Anyway, I hope that you share the video if you know someone that can be interested in. I invite you to see the other videos on this channel. From deynonmod, it's everything. To the next time!